This information must go to the world breaking news to many people receive that from March 31st. The space coming for most serious attack. According to the information, ladies and gentlemen, I have here, this man told already many times, not once times, many times. He told to me, I send into government of Canada, but they are on the investigation to bring in their country on the international world breaking news because of my case in Canada, what they did from their department, Canadian Security Service, and their federal department by basically many hands. I have basically information to bring in the international news world. And according to this man, he know that already. I am very disappointed from him today. I am sending this video, but I am really disappointed from this man here. He told, I sent into their country, Canada, March is the last month before God released in my investigation to their country. This month is last month. And I was driving in the highway a few hours ago, and he told when I come here to the to send in this video to international news world, must be raised to many people receive that Canada is under investigation, ladies and gentlemen, by space, God's side, to bring in their country under my investigation for lawsuit against their government, Canada, for the crime they did cause behind my future. You can call by Muslim or India or Iranian, or it is not important now, but most important, this person sent many times this message to the government. If they don't pay me for the crime they did cost me, which is I am behind my future, which is Canada cost it, I am behind today my future, behind my future, which Canada did cost by Canadian Security Service under RCMP criminal, and basically you can say by those people inside the Canadian Security Service, multicultural from Arab to this culture to that culture. So God give to me this basically revolution message in the highway, because he know that as well. I did told you I am very disappointed from this man here today, because he must do that January 2023, not putting behind going in the middle of the November few months more. So the information has been released today, March 31st. Do I bring it in the international news world, ladies and gentlemen? Government of Canada is under criminal investigation by Ghasem Yarahmadi to bring in the parliament building under this investigation. World breaking news can receive that by 7TUSNAMI coming to the Canada. And this information God want to be sent to many parts to know that we are angel coming by tornado and raising tsunami earthquake after. And this information came to me middle of the, basically when I was driving to send in to you, to your team, whoever you are, so far behind my future, you did many crime from Canada, to send in to you from this man, from this person here, which is bringing your government under investigation by Japan earthquake in your capital city, Ottawa. As well, I did told you, I am very, very disappointed from this man today, what he cost me in your country, because he was able to overcome your country from January 2023, not waiting so long. Even 2022, December, he was able to overcome. And reason I was waiting, I did not understand that. So basically, finally, he sent a message today, middle of the highway. He told Canada team, you already has been hit by this not long ago. You already has been hit by this few days ago. And you already has been hit by this too. No. And you already has been hit by this too, which is all this has a connection about my mission in my case in Canada. Especially this Fort McMurray had a big connection to my case in Canada.
That video and how he is and where he is. So we have tracked him down. His
subject, I bring it to you. According to the God, he will release my investigation from March end of the March, which is the today, end of the March, which is I did told the middle of the highway. He spoke clearly to me to send in this message to the international news world. To many people receive that Canada coming on the Ghasem Yarahmadi investigation by many tornado got released in hitting from space to the side of the United States, California, and New York, traveling to come into the Canada. And this tornado, ladies and gentlemen, coming, according to this man, he wants to bring the government of Canada under my investigation for many $1 trillion now in 2023 from March. And this tornado, it is on the way to your capital city, to 7 city by tsunami, according to his word, according to this man. To bring in your department, Canadian Security Service, under my investigation, and your RCMP under my investigation from Yukon Whitehorse to the Nova Scotia, to the Saint John, Newfoundland, to the many parts, to the Toronto, Ontario, to your Canadian Security Service, and Ottawa Special, and Quebec, Montreal. This coming to hit. According to this man, they will release the third war to your country, Canada team. According to information he did send me to send in middle of the highway when I was very disappointed driving where God is going to take me. And he clearly speak to tell you many part your electricity, the angel of the God coming to destroy Canada team in Ottawa. Building fall, your bridge fall, according to this man. To bring in my information in the breaking world news, and world can receive that you did crime, Canadian Security Service, by your criminal RCMP behind my future, and consequences, and they want to bring your government on the world breaking news under my investigation. Because I did told you that from beginning, I am very disappointed from this person, and he know that when I am disappointed, he must do his job. I should not wait middle of the nowhere in Canada. What they did, what your country did, cost me 10 years crime of your country behind my future. And basically, he did told as well. I send him to you. This happening already. This happening already. And this as well happening. Many people know that this already
that
happening.
video
And this coming on the way, because I received this message according to the his word, 250 kilometer wind coming, 320 kilometers, 250 kilometers wind coming, which is, I don't know, 350 miles, you can say. 250 kilometer wind coming, ladies and gentlemen. I am sorry, 250 kilometer wind coming to 350 kilometer to your capital city, Ottawa, by costing 8.7 earthquake after this major tornado hit, which is this tornado I bring to you. Who is this tornado? Who is inside this tornado traveling? I bring it to you now. Angel of the God appearing by black dust tornado to bring in basically my case on the international world news from United States, the heating, but they soon coming to your capital city, Ottawa, as well. I told you 7 of your city coming to bring in basically my information on the world breaking news for lawsuit against your government in Canada for $700 trillion, ladies and gentlemen. This man has been charged, government of Canada, under this investigation. God want to bring their country, which is the God will bring in their parliament building under this investigation. This man has been charged for the Muslim movement behind my future. He gives job from Canadian Security Service, which is the God releasing 7TUSNAMI by major but tornado costing 4 times more than earthquakes, according to information I have. Tornado costing many parts comparatively destroyed, which is coming to the bringing government of Canada under my investigation, which is God put here and put this person under investigation for Japan earthquakes in the capital city, Ottawa. But I believe this tornado taking over before Japan earthquake coming. I understand God releasing this tornado before even Japan earthquake hits. This tornado costing many parts completely be destroyed, especially electricity, everything be completely on the blackout. This information going to the news world, ladies and gentlemen. To many people must receive that in the YouTube. Government of Canada is under criminal investigation to bring their Canadian Security Service and their Federal Department SMP on the world breaking news. But finally, I understand God raising force in the space by major wind, a storm 250 kilometers to 350 kilometers to forcing bringing these two departments on the courts from their Canadian Security Service to SMP, bringing these two departments on the international court. I am charging these people according to the space God side. God want this information going to the many part to receive that. Canada did completely basically know that I don't have a lawyer to basically charging these people, and they believe they are going to walk away because I don't have a money or lawyer. But they don't. But God want this information going to the world news to receive that Canada government coming on the international news, breaking world news, ladies and gentlemen, for the 7TUSNAMI 8.7, even God's force in 350 kilometers wind to the 9.1 earthquake to the capital city. This information going to the many part in the world to receive that. This video coming on the international news world, many people will receive that because God will bring in. I understand before tsunami happening, God bring in tornado, and before this earthquake happening, to bring in tornado and the parliament building coming under my investigation, under God investigation, by forcing the parliament building completely for Sodom and Gomorrah coming by tornado, to bring in my case on the international news to charging government of Canada and their country for $700 trillion, ladies and gentlemen. This information coming on the world breaking news to many parts receive that because today there was a march, the end of the March, according to the God, he told wait. And today is the end of the month, middle of the highway. God told me, I send in this YouTube to the many part receive that third war coming to happening, ladies and gentlemen, to bring in government of Canada on the international world news on my investigation for the major tornado and tsunami coming to happen.
This is the moment of a terrible tornado. The wind speed of this tornado is 220 to 2,677 kilometers per hour. This is a clip from inside the tornado that affected Pembroke and Ellabelle, Georgia on April 4th, 2022. Video captured Wednesday shows the dramatic moments Zachary Peck Chapman and his partner get out of their RV with their 2 dogs and jump into the ditch at Country Livin' RV Park in Orange, about 150 miles east of Houston. Look out! A couple feels blessed to be alive after running from their RV and diving into